But Okezie's eyes glittered with pride. He folded his arms and replied, "Why now? Last year, you danced to my music, but none of you gave me even a yam. You praised me when you were desperate." The villagers gasped. Even his friend Chuka whispered, "Okezie, this is not you." But Okezie shook his head. "I will not drum unless I'm paid. I want fireworks, gold bracelets, and a room in the chief's compound." The drummer, who called the rain, in the heart of the eastern lands of Nigeria, in a small village called Obuoma, the skies had remained dry for many months. The sun rose angry and went to bed angry. Crops withered, rivers whispered instead of roaring. The elders sat under the ancient Udala tree, fanning themselves in silence. One morning, Norma, the oldest woman in the village, stood up slowly and said, "This is no ordinary dryness. The gods are waiting. There is a sound they long to hear." All eyes turned to her. She pointed her wrinkled finger across the square. "Okezie, the boy with the sacred drum. His music brought rain to the festival last year. It's time again." Okezie, barely 15, was already famous for his drumming. He owned an udu, a clay pot drum, passed down by his late grandfather. The drum had a sound that could call birds from the skies and make ghosts stop showing to listen. That evening, the elders approached Okezie. The village chief spoke kindly. "My son, the gods gave you a gift. Please, play. Let the clouds remember us." But Okezie's eyes glinted with pride. He folded his arms and replied, "Why now? Last year, you danced to my music, but none of you gave me even a yam. You praised me when you were desperate." The villagers gasped. Even his friend Chuka whispered, "Okezie, this is not you." But Okezie shook his head. "I will not drum unless I am paid. I want fireworks, gold bracelets, and a room in the chief's compound." The chief sighed. "Rain does not fall on one roof alone, Okezie. Think well." As days passed, the village grew thirstier. Children had sores on their lips from cracked streams. Women walked farther to find water, only to return with empty pots. Meanwhile, Okezie sat in his hut, polishing his drum. He hummed and smiled at his reflection. One morning, as he tried to drum, a strange crack sounded. He looked down. "Eh? Why is the udu breaking?" he whispered. He tried again the next day. Another crack, then another. No matter how he patched it, the sound turned dull. The drum wept instead of sang. Then his grandmother Norma came to visit. She sat beside him and touched the drum gently. "Okezie," she said softly, "a gift from the gods is not for sale. You were choosing to serve, not shine." He looked away. "I deserve to be honored," he muttered. "But pride is a dry river," Mama said. "It leads only to thirst." That night, Okezie had a dream. A giant bird flew above Obuoma, carrying a drum on its back. As it circled, the fields below cracked open and swallowed crying villagers. The bird turned to him and said in a thunderous voice, "Drummer of the rain, why do you silence us?" He woke up sweating. The next morning, without speaking to anyone, Okezie carried his half-cracked drum to the village square. Children stopped playing. Women stopped pounding him. The elders raised their heads. He sat on the sacred stone near the Udala tree. Slowly, he tapped once, then twice. The drum sounded different, softer, but deeper, like a cry mixed with hope. He closed his eyes. The reading grew. It was no longer for show. It was not loud, but it spoke. It told the story of sorrow, of regret, of forgiveness. And then, a single drop of rain hit his shoulder. A second drop. Then thunder rumbled. The villagers screamed with joy. Some knelt, some danced. The skies opened like a calabash, pouring water into every crack of the land. The chief hugged him. Your gift has returned, and so has your heart. Okezie looked up at the sky, tears mixing with rain. I will drum, he said quietly. Not for good, but for the land, for the people. Moral of the story. A gift is not meant to be locked away in pride. The rain falls for all. So must your talent.